morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel on this rainy, windy Friday, April 3rd, 2020. I made myself some French toast and some bacon. Let's pour the coffee. I saved myself a couple of steps. I put the sugar and the milk in first. Wow, it's really windy. Seems to be the common theme around here these days. Yep. Yeah, French toast. Let's get some butter on that. And some syrup. You know what? Let's get some in between too. Someone said that it's best to use like brioche. I just use white bread and an egg and milk mixture. Just beat up the same thing you would do if you were making scrambled eggs. And I have the syrup here, the maple syrup. There's nothing like homemade French toast with bacon, real maple syrup, and butter. And the wind continues. The bacon almost got away from me, but it's crispy. Yeah, I just use white bread is best in my opinion. Don't use the wheat. But if I had a nice fresh loaf of bread, I could cut it so it was thicker. I think they do make white bread, sliced white bread. It's not the sandwich bread, but they call it thick cut or something like that. I think I did see that once. Can you hear the roar of the wind? I'm a little sore this morning. Yesterday, I was in the backyard, and I've got a stockade fence on two sides of the property. And I put it in myself probably more than 10 years ago now. And I noticed two sections of the fence were moving. And I'm like, that can't be. That post is like in 6 feet. It had rotted just right at the soil line. Whatever they used for preservative. They know they're cedar posts. But it rotted right at the soil line. Below it, it was still good. So I had to start digging a hole. What am I saying? When the fence makes like a 90-degree turn. So this post has to have the holes on opposite sides. So I've got a hole drill, and I'll drill the holes that I need, and then I'll just take the plugs that will come out and put them in the other on the 90-degree side. Sand them and you won't even be able to tell. that's exactly where the largest rock in your property is going to be. Luckily, I put a lot of gravel in that area, so it was easy to dig out the hole around the post again. But I took a board and I braced it to a raised flower bed. I had put some, what are they, 2x12s or whatever. I made a raised bed. So I got a piece of wood that I found in the cellar and drilled a hole and screwed it to the cross support on one of the fence sections, and screwed it and fastened it to the wood on the raised bed, because the fence would have come down today. It definitely would have been blown down today. We got like 35 mile an hour gusts. Wow, French toast is just so simple to make. I don't have it all the time. Whenever the last time I videotaped this is the last time I had the French toast. This is really good. What? I thought I had heard a helicopter hovering around the city yesterday, and then the sirens are always going off. It sort of reminded me of the one of those Dawn of the Dead type of movies. I forget the name of that one. Is it Dawn of the Dead? Where the couple, they're in, regular, typical suburban neighborhood with the neighborhood kids, and the couple wake up in the early morning, and you just see the silhouette of the kid in the doorway, and they just wake up, they're going, "What's the matter?" And the guy gets closer and he kneels down in front of the kid, and she goes for his throat, and then he gets infected, and the wife runs into the bathroom, and he's trying to break the door down, and she goes out the window, I think, and gets in the car and takes off. And there's all chaos outside. When they went to bed, it was just a nice, calm, suburban neighborhood. So I had a flashback to that. I was in the kitchen, and I had the TV on, and I had my back to the TV, and I hear this commercial. I thought it was funny. I had a laugh because the commercial was something like, in these hectic times, we need to relax, or something like that, or we can relax by watching, some our favorite programs. And it was just funny the way they phrased it, because they're like in these hectic times, and then they play like a sound bite from CSI, whatever CSI it was, and the guy's like, "I think we've got a body here." And I thought to myself, yeah, that's a way to relax, to watch a crime show with bodies during these hectic times. I put some grass seed down. It was like the perfect timing, because we've had we had a couple of days of rain, and then it was overcast, and it's like drizzly, and then it started raining yesterday, and we have these sporadic downpours, but it's supposed to rain until tonight. I planted a bunch of vegetable seeds. I was thinking of taking the camera and going out for a drive to see what the roads are like. On a Friday, they're pretty empty. It's usually bumper to bumper on 128, 93, 495. Route 1. Not anymore. Yesterday I called up Amazon because I ordered a couple of items on March 23rd, and it told me that they wouldn't be able to ship it until April 18th or April 21st, something like that. But if you click on the item that's in the cart that you've ordered on your order, it takes you to the advertisement, the main advertisement, and it says it can ship it in a couple of days. You can get it in a couple of days. So I wanted to call them up because I thought they would just ship when it was available. But I was wondering if they lock you in to a certain vendor. I would think that they would just, if it became available earlier through another vendor, they would just send it to you. I think it was through Amazon, though. I don't think it was through a third party. So I wanted to call them up to ask, should I cancel this order and then reorder it? Because it looks like I can get it earlier. There's no phone support at all at Amazon anymore. And then I remembered I saw a news story in India where I think they have a lot of the telephone support. They sent everybody home, because I remember seeing a news story where a lot of people had to walk home because everything was shut down. So even phone, they have a brief message on Amazon that tells you that there's no phone support during this period of time. to cancel the order because I just might be in the same boat. Except, when you order it, they might say they can get it in a couple of days, and then after you order it, who knows? They might then tell me that it won't be available until May. It still might change. The 18th and the 21st date might get bumped up to May too. They're putting a priority on important supplies, probably mostly medical supplies and toiletries and stuff like that. So thanks again everyone for stopping by and watching another one of my videos. That was, see, there go the sirens again. For watching another one of my videos, that was French toast, nice homemade French toast, which is just the beaten egg and milk mixture that I use when I make scrambled eggs. I just dip the white bread into that mixture and fry it up in a pan with some oil and butter. And you put the oil in because it reduces the burning temperature, or increases the burning temperature of butter, so it doesn't burn as quickly, I guess, if I can remember correctly. And yeah, and thank you for your comments. Thanks to my PayPal contributors, and thank you for using those Amazon links in the description to get you over to Amazon to make any of your purchases. That way I get a commission at no additional cost to you. And yeah, those are Amazon affiliate links, and they're able to identify me as the source of the link going to Amazon. So yeah, thanks again, and for your continued support. And I think I might start taking this isolation more serious. And we're supposed to see a surge maybe in people getting this virus this week. So gotta be maybe extra careful in the next coming 2 weeks. But, you can only do so much. You can't stay completely at home. I don't think I have enough food for 2 weeks. I could probably stretch it. So thanks again, everyone. I could eat cereal every day. Till next video, everyone. Thanks for watching. Bye.